wonderful?
Yes.
Are you ready, Lucy?
I was born ready.
Good evening. I'm Mark Rose, and this is my daughter, Lucy. Lucy rides at Pegasus Farm. She and I had a conversation the other night, and it went something like this. Lucy, do you know whose birthday is coming up?
No, whose?
Pegasus Farm is having its 30th birthday this Saturday.
Wow.
You didn't know that?
Well, I knew the farm had a birthday coming up, but I meant, wow, that it is 30 years old. I am 20, but 30 is old.
Hey, watch it, I'm twice that age.
Double wow. That's really old. Sorry, Dad.
It's okay. Well, when you're 30, you won't think it's old. And wait until you're 60. But back to this birthday party.
I love birthday parties.
Me too. Well, sort of. You started riding at Pegasus when we moved here in 1999. Do you know how old you were?
3.
Yes, and now you are 20.
Yes, I get to vote for president, but I don't like Mrs. Clinton or Mr. Trump very much. I'm not sure what to do.
Yes, well, good luck with that. Do you know what happened at your first lesson? Do you remember?
No, tell me.
You couldn't get on your horse because you would not put on your helmet.
I didn't want to mess up my hair, Dad. But do you know what?
No. What?
In the 17 years since the first lesson, I have probably put my helmet on more than 400 times.
My turn to say wow.
And when I first started, there were 2 sidewalkers and another leading my pony. Now I ride independently.
Yes, you do. I remember when you were 3, and I saw a young man who actually happens to be here. His name is Jonathan, with Down syndrome, riding all by himself in the horse show, turning around the barrels, and I was so impressed. But I'll admit that I said to myself, I'm not sure Lucy will ever be able to do that. But here you are, teaching me once again to never underestimate you.
It's okay, Dad. I probably overestimated you. like the time you went off the high dive and did a belly flop. Your tummy was really red.
Okay, let's not go into that at the party, okay? I know you know Mr. Donald Trump, or Shank. This was a conversation we had just, ourselves, and I said the right name at that point, but...
Yeah, it was supposed to be Mr. Donald Trump, but Dad said Trump.
Okay, let's start again. I know you know Mr. Donald Shank.
Yes, the man who always gets tears in his eyes at these parties. I really like him.
Yes. Well, he's one of the people who gets tears. Sometimes I do too, and Mom.
Well, Donna.
Yes, Donna. But you know he has tears because he's happy and very proud of Pegasus, don't you?
Yes, I do. He was actually one of the people who started the farm 30 years ago, wasn't he?
Yes, he's one of the founders of the farm, along with Doris Schweitzer and Vicky Yoho. They have a lot to be proud of.
Yes, they do. Did you know that when the farm was started, there were 5 riders and 2 horses?
Yes, and now the farm serves over 500 people a year, 200 riders a week. There are 35 horses on staff. Demand for services has never been higher. All of the available teaching and service slots are utilized to the fullest. You know, maybe at the party we should tell the audience what a therapeutic riding program actually is. What would you tell them?
Therapeutic riding is the idea that people with disabilities of all kinds can benefit from caring for it, being around, and riding horses.
Yes, in a nutshell, I think that's it. Do you know how old the youngest rider is at Pegasus?
No,
3 years old.
just like I was.
Yes, and the oldest person Pegasus serves right now is 75.
Well, that's older than you, Dad.
Well, slightly, yes.
When Pegasus started out, it only had therapeutic riding.
That's right, but now it has a veterans program, an adult day services program which teaches vocational and living skills, a vaulting team, carriage driving classes, summer camps, a commercial garden operation, and services to local schools and organizations.
And Pegasus also has a country store.
Yes, the country store is moving this month to a much bigger building on the corner at the front of the property. Very exciting.
Yes, everyone at this party should go shopping there. I hope they spend lots of money. Please.
Me too. Why do you think so many good things have happened at Pegasus these past 30 years?
I think it's because people like Donald Schenck, Doris Schweitzer, and others had many dreams of what Pegasus could become. Dad, you always tell me to dream big.
I've tried to help you dream big, yes. Do you think there's anything that hasn't changed over the 30 years Pegasus has been around?
Yes, I do.
Really? What hasn't changed?
Pegasus has always had the most amazing staff and volunteers and donors. It needs all those people to keep doing what it does so well.
Yes, they are all amazing.
Dad, can I tell you something?
Sure, Lucy, what?
I just want to thank you and Mom so much for finding Pegasus Farm for me. It is a big part of what has made me who I am today.
Well, you're more than welcome, Lucy. We are thrilled that we found it too. So that was our conversation a few days ago. Lucy, is there something you want to say to everyone tonight?
Yes, let's do this again in 30 years. Happy 30th birthday, Pegasus Farm.